Hello, today is December 12th, 2022, and it's National Gingerbread House Day, National Ambrosia Day, and National Pho Day. So, National Pho Day is actually a Vietnamese thing. Pho is the most popular, well-known Vietnamese dish. And interestingly enough, it actually wasn't invented until the 20th century, but it caught on very, very quickly and became a sensation. So much so that just a few years ago, Vietnam created a day of pho, which is what we're celebrating today. And so it's only been going on since about, I think, 2017. Pho is very similar if you had like ramen or a dish like that. It's a broth that has noodles, and it's usually made traditionally with beef, but you can also make it with chicken, and then it has lots of vegetables in it. So it's, like I said, very, very popular. It's become popular in the United States, and it's not very old, but it is Vietnamese's most popular dish, and so they celebrate it every year. It's also National Ambrosia Day. Ambrosia, the word ambrosia comes from ancient Greece, and ambrosia was known as the food of the gods, and those who ate it would become immortal. And so it was very treasured. Now ambrosia, it's a salad, like a fruit salad. Some people serve it as a side, some serve it as a dessert. It was traditionally, when it was first made, was with usually oranges and coconut, and then sugar was added. Now lots of different fruits are used, still usually oranges, a lot of citrus fruits, and then like pineapples. I've had it with apples. Some people add nuts or even marshmallows to their ambrosia. And then regardless, to make it that creamy substance, people will add cream or sour cream and whipping cream, or all of them, or a mix of them, and then mix it up, and then you refrigerate it until it gets like the nice and cold, and the consistency that you want, that creamy consistency, and then it's served. And while it can be eaten year round, people often associate it with holidays, and it's kind of a traditional holiday food. And then finally, it's National Gingerbread Day. We've talked about gingerbread in the past. There's several gingerbread related holidays throughout the year. It made it to Europe in the late 900s. There was I think, Albanian monk that liked to make it, and it made it there. And gingerbread, for the longest time, was actually, you weren't allowed to make it yourself. You had to buy it they had it like a gingerbread guild, and they were people that were allowed to make gingerbread. And you could only make it for yourself at, I think, Christmas and Easter, I think, were the holidays. And every other time that you want gingerbread, you had to go to a licensed gingerbread baker. The gingerbread house, we have the brothers Grimm to thank for that, because gingerbread in the past, while it was firm and they would make things out it had a religious significance, and so they would make it into shapes like saints and things like that. And then with the brothers Grimm, with the story of Hansel and Gretel, we have the very first gingerbread house, and after that, then gingerbread houses began to be created. So we have them to thank for gingerbread houses. So happy National Gingerbread House Day, happy National Ambrosia Day, and happy Day of Pho.